Hi everyone and welcome back to SunBurst Tarot, where today we're going to be looking at Sonny and Cher. So I've been wanting to do a reading on these two for a while. And so the first thing I actually do want to look into is, was Sonny Bono's skiing accident in 1998 really an accident? That's what I really want to look into. And then I do want to look into the relationship dynamic between Sonny and Cher, looking at how they got together, their relationship, and then as they got into them divorcing. So I want to take a look at that little timeline and the such. So if you're interested, stick around. So otherwise, quick reminder, remember everything I'm saying is all alleged and for entertainment purposes only. No facts here, y'all, just my opinions, psychic downloads, and the such. So if you want to use what I'm saying to help form your own thoughts, opinions, and conclusions, please do so. If you don't want to, you don't have to. So without further ado, I really want to take a look into first, let's just get the general energy that is around Sonny and Cher. What was just their general energy? The Chariot reversed. These two were always going to be on different paths for what they wanted. Why is this? Because who they projected themselves to be was not who they really were. Also, it's like both of them wanted to start a brand new cycle, and it feels like both of them always pointed the finger at one another for not being able to reach their goals. Because with the finances, they were never transparent with how they were both making money, or there was not a ton of transparency around making money. From one end to the other. It feels like finances were always a really fuzzy topic around them, and how did they make their money? Where did it come from? Da 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 da. With that moon being upright, this is secrets. These are lies. These are deceptions. This is kind of like thinking a little bit outside the box, in my opinion here. Hopes and fears as well. The Judgment card upright. Unseen obstacles. So looking at their relationship, I do see like Cher, they wanted to project Cher up to be this really, really high, big person, in my opinion. The hope was Cher was going to be able to be this big personality, this big person who was going to be able to control the masses, which she did end up doing. Also, it feels like, I don't know if she's the one who wore the pants in the family. I'm hearing no, but if she could have had it her way, she would have. But down here, the unseen obstacles, which is the death reverse, they stayed together a lot longer than they should have. The opposing energy, it was just they were too big as a duo. They were big, they were bright, everyone knew who they were. The positive energy going from, they were both very good at communicating and also projecting and creating things together. With that magician card upright, they were both very, very good when they worked together. They were able to kind of achieve their dreams a lot easier than if they would have been doing it on their path alone. Here in the past, good luck, good opportunity. They made a shit ton of money being together, and it worked very well for them. But here with future events, we have the Tower reversed, which is there seems to be some issues that they tried avoiding in their relationship, and them divorcing actually was probably for the best. Again, it seems like they were headed towards a big meltdown within their relationship, but somehow they were able to avoid the complete and utter meltdown and or collapse that could have happened by divorcing. So we're going to take a look more into that, but this is just their relationship of, they're very lucky it ended the way it did, because like it could have been a shit ton worse than how it actually ended up being. So let's take a look. I want to take a look at their energy, though, of how they got together and the such. Why did they get together? What was this dynamic? What drew each other to? What made their love story so wonderful? So let's take a look. I want to take a look at when they first got together back in the 60s. Again, Sonny and Cher, they have an 11-year age gap. So for back then, maybe it was okay, maybe it wasn't. I don't know. I didn't really look too much into it. Just I know that they have an 11-year gap. So let's take a look at what brought them together in the initial first place? Why did they want to be the Sonny? Like, why did they end up being together? Like, what was the whole dynamic of that? The Hermit card. Isolation. Why? So someone was getting over a breakup. This is like this could be either someone's rebound, because it's like I've been alone for a while. I'm just healing my broken heart. Uh, Also, we just work really, really well together. Like we make money, like we got contracts, we got businesses. Were they like one of the original PR relationships? Because hopes and fears here, the Seven of Wands, it's like we're going to be able to defend ourselves. We're able to kind of bring about brand new things. Ooh, do. Unseen obstacles, though. The Nine of Coins. Someone lost some money. Okay, I don't remember. Was Sonny married like before Cher? I don't know, y'all. I don't. I just don't know. But was he? Because it feels like Cher potentially, allegedly, was like a rebound for him, like right out of a divorce, or something. And he's like, I need to rehash my image. I need to upgrade myself. So you know what? This pretty young thing over here looks mighty fine on my arm. Because the opposing energy to this, the Four of Wands, also, if this wasn't divorce, was there cheating? Because the Four of Wands is like, I have a home, I have a family, I have a foundation that I've built. It's like, why do I want to kind of give all of that up? However, what was going for this situation and this relationship in the beginning was that it was really rocky with the Three of Cups. It's like, I don't like you. There were friends who probably didn't like this relationship. I'm also getting here that there was like, again, three's a crowd. Did these two start like doing stuff like behind closed doors? Like, was there like affair sort of things going on, like in like the original of their relationship? Because here in the past, the Five of Wands, it's like I'm trying to not fight with people, so I'm going into isolation. Then here for future events, it's like the Knight of Coins. Well, I'm kind of stuck where I'm at. This relationship to me is reading like we need to get you good PR. We need to get you out of this bad thing. But then we'll look at Sonny coming in as the Emperor, and then we're looking here at Cher, who is the Tower upright. Maybe I had it wrong, where Sonny was the really stable one, and Cher was kind of going through a turmoil, and she's like, I'm going to cling to the person that who seems to have control, who seems to have power, because I'm rebounding from people. This is interesting looking at their dynamic. It's like Cher, like her whole life is coming down. I'm breaking up with people. People are trying to take advantage of her. Sonny comes in as like this big, loving, strong person who's just able to kind of control things and guide her through this whole, like, through the chaoticness of her life. Interesting. Again, I'm still getting cheating vibes here, but alas, I don't know. How long were they actually together? Versus how long did they say they were together? Because I don't know if. So I want to take a look at the height of their marriage. At the height of their marriage, the Sonny and Cher show. Like, what was their dynamic once they kind of got married? They were together. Like, what was that dynamic kind of like? Let's take a look at that. Because I'm curious. Again, this is Sonny and Cher. It's a good time. Like, and Cher is just an icon, right? I do enjoy Cher's music. I do enjoy Sonny and Cher's music, even though they might not be the best people. Who knows? Maybe they were. Maybe they weren't. I don't know. I don't know them personally. So let's take a look. At the height of their career, it was a very much money motivated. Sonny was the brain. Was like the Sonny was the money man. Cher was the brains of the opera, like the brains of the operation. So we're like Sonny was like making sure all the money was right where it should be. Cher was the one who was wheeling and dealing and making sure that they were getting what they were fairly due. Because when it came to finances at this time, it's like they were taking a very unconventional approach, it feels like, in looking at things from a brand new perspective within their relationship. There's a brand new, ooh boy. looking at, and this is in material senses, so this could just be like, we're just doing our relationship differently. Like how we split things up is differently than how others do it. Like, did someone get more and someone get less? Was there like a sharing of things going on here? Because the hopes and fears is the Page of Wands. Whatever their relationship was at the height of it, it was very unconventional. Or not, it wasn't very unconventional for the for the time period, because the unseen obstacle here is like, because it's like, I don't know if they opened things up. I don't know if there was, again, I don't know if they opened this up, if they kept things different, because the opposing energy here, it's the Ten of Wands, which is they were also carrying a lot of burdens at the time within this relationship. The positive energy for it's the Knight of Swords. They were very good in communicating with each other, or there was a lot of stressors and things that they kept within themselves alongside the Six of Wands here in the past. It's like we were trying to be big, gracious. We were at the top of our game, but then here in the future is the King of Wands. At the height of their again, you get them how you lose them, or you lose them how you get them. Was Sonny cheating on Cher, or someone cheating on someone here? Because like when I see a King of Wands in the future, it's like someone's gonna go around and take their wand all over town. But then again, it's like they seem to have had like a really unconventional relationship at this time. At least to me, they had this portrayal that it was conventional, but it was super unconventional. Because over here we have Sonny, Ten of Cups. He was really unhappy with the family dynamic that they did have. And then we have Cher, which is like, I'm just building up this family the way I want it to. I'm like, I'm planting the seeds. I am building things up from the ground up, nurturing what I need to nurture, planting what I need to plant. Cher, but Sonny over here is like, I just don't like. It's like he didn't have a lot of emotions with their family. He was so geared towards their money and that type of aspect. It feels like at the height of their career, in my opinion. Again, also, I'm just getting that they had a very unconventional relationship for the time frame or the time period. I don't know if there was open relationship sort of things or if there was cheating, but let's take a look here. What was going on at the end of their, essentially the divorce? What happened around their divorce? What was their dynamic like around the divorce, essentially? Because it looks like they were good, but again, unconventional and conventionality. And then, well, essentially, they got divorced. So let's take a look at those divorce proceedings. What was going on there? What was kind of the big stiff going on? Because, I mean, we need to be curious people. All right, what's going on here? At the end, Six of Wands. Both of them had ego and pride issues. Why was this? Because Cher grew a backbone. Cher grew a backbone. She felt like she had control. She had her own stuff. And both their ego and prides were kind of clashing. It definitely feels like, because the material influence as well. There was also a stagnation in money when it came to the two of them. There was a stagnation. Money wasn't going where it was supposed to. They both kind of felt stuck, maybe creatively or in their careers. There was also the hopes and or fears here of the Page of Wands reversed, which is there might have been some challenges with, what is it? His name is Chad or Chaz. And he was kind of acting out at the time as well, which I do not think helped the situation between the two of them. Where it's like they might have had two different ideas of how they wanted to parent, how they wanted to bring their family up. Also, with that Page of Wands reversed, it's like someone was coming in and saying, oh, we're going to do it this way, but then we would do it completely opposite way. There was a lot of misdirection and a lot of impulsive decision making, it feels like, near the end of their relationship. Because again, we're showing up here with that King of Wands. Someone was also taking their wand all over town, or had their wand coming in town, and then that wand was going out. Again, I'm seeing you get them how you get them how you get them. You lose them how you get them. Allegedly. Also down here, as they are the power couple, uh, yeah, because the opposing energy here, the Two of Swords, she had a decision that Cher felt like a decision that she wasn't going to make. Like, she was stuck in her career. She had a decision to make. And then what was going from the Five of Swords is like they both knew that this was a lost cause. I also see that Sonny sees this whole situation as a lost cause. Like, I just don't want to do this anymore. Because here in the past, they were keeping secrets from one another for a while, and then here in the future, it's like, okay, let's cut to the chase. Let's get to the meat and potatoes of what's actually going on here, and just cut it at the end. Again, there's a lot of issues. It feels like with there's one child that they did have together. They might have had multiple. I don't remember. I just know the one, and it does feel like there was definitely differences in how they wanted to parent. Also, again, that ego and pride, like both of them thought they knew better than one another, and it's just they clashed. Instead of working together, they were working against each other there at the end with their divorce. So I want to take a look at Sonny Bono's skiing accident, and I want to see if that was actually an accident, or if it was, something else, or did someone take a hit out on Sonny Bono? So let's take a look. Come on. Let's take a look. Was Sonny Bono's skiing accident really an accident? I'm getting very clearly a no, but let's see what the cards have to say first. Because I trust my cards to kind of give me the yeah, this was not an accident, but let's take a look. Was Sonny Bono's skiing accident an accident? Six of Coins. No, someone broke their contract. You broke our agreement. Why? Out of love, out of our connection. This is something with divorce. In my opinion, you broke a divorce proceeding, a divorce agreement that we had when we were together. You said you weren't going to do this, and you went back on your word. You lied to me about money that I was going to get. I knew you were lying to me, and I had a feeling you were lying to me, and now I have proof that you're lying to me. I just have this inkling. Because with the hopes and fears here, I just want to avoid the shit show that's about to come down. We got to avoid the shit show. So I don't know. I forget what events were kind of going on around this. I forget if there was stuff going on with royalties. I forget if there was issues going on with money or who was getting whatever. But you needed to be taken out because we needed to avoid big issues coming down. The unseen obstacles, though, here is the devil. There are players above Sonny Bono that wanted him gone. Because of what he was trying to do, the fast ones he was trying to pull, whether this was with record companies or with Cher herself. I'm seeing this more with high-level executives where he was playing games with, I think, more music execs or even political, because he was in politics as well during this time. He was he was a Republican senator for California or a representative for California. So what I get here, ooh boy, Republican senator, was this politics related? Yes and no. It's really complicated, but he was causing too much stir up about something and he needed to be gone around money because the opposing energy here, it's like we're gonna be really happy that he's gone, but we're also gonna be really happy that he's sad that he's here. Like, we're happy that he's gone, but we're also sad that he's gone. Happy and sad at the same time. But you know what? He's gone. Which is kind of the thing here. It's like we kind of regret having to do it, but we needed to do it. He needed to be gone. He was breaking contracts with us that he said he wasn't going to. Because what was going from, he was bringing about like a new piece of legislation, a new way of making money. He was causing a lot of issues, it feels like, for people on a higher level that was affecting their money. And he was going after that and closing up loopholes that people were using, and people didn't like that. Because here in the past, the Hierophant, you were committed to us. This also could just be eyes wide shut. Triangle people, which is kind of what I'm really more getting at. But yeah, triangle people. I was a part of this group. I'm breaking away from this group, And here in the future, well, I might have done myself in haste here. Uh, I also see this as like with whiskeying, you're kind of moving really fast. With the Knight of Wands, it's like, okay, you gotta go. So I don't think this is an accident, but I do think that there were factors going on around him that were people did not want him going after money or how he was making money, and he lied about certain things, and he was going. So he was just saying one thing and doing another when it came to this accident. So when it came to the accident, did Cher have anything to do with it? Because it looks like we're in eyes wide shut territory. Any large artist within like the last 50 years, I would say, has been maybe allegedly a part of Eyes Wide Shut. Cher is definitely one of those people. So, just because it is correlation does not mean it is causation. So, we're just going to look though. Was Miss Cher? Did she have anything to do with Sonny Bono's passing? So let's take a look. See, did she have anything to do with it? 9 of coins reversed. Why is this? I need to look at things from a new perspective. Her hands were tied. Her hands were tied with it. I think she knew that he was going to have to go. Because I think she might have been the one that spilled the beans on things that were going on. Maybe it was just a thing in passing or the such. But she was the one that spilled the beans on his plans or things that were going on. I think she was, but her hands were tied. Like she couldn't do anything about it. But she might have been the one that brought upon it. Because it's like, yeah, she had information to bring about to a Swords. It's like, I have information. What am I going to do with it? I can either hold on to it or I can give it. And I think she ended up giving it. She could have told him as well, but didn't. Hopes and fears. If I don't give this information, I will not be able to move forward. I will be stuck where I'm at. I will not be able to advance in my career. The unseen obstacles here is the Four of Swords. Also, I think she was threatened as well. If she did not give up this information or get this, what I'm seeing, all alleged, is Cher. There were rumors of what Sonny had kind of up his sleeve. We'll take into what he actually had up his sleeve. And they're like, Cher, we need you to go in, get this information out of Sonny. You need to do this. If you don't, we cut you off right now with your career. If you do get this information though, and give it to us, we get to elevate you up and keep having you go and be bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. And she's like, she had a decision to make. I think she was also threatened where if you don't do this, you might just end up, your husband's going out anyway, or your former husband's going out anyway. Well, if you want to be right next to him, you go and do this. Because the opposing energy to it, again, the Knight of Coins, alongside Jimi Hendrix up here with the Chariot. She was threatened of either you're going to go out or you're going to be stuck forever where you're at and you're never going to be satisfied with your career. You're never going to be the biggest person because you need to go spill the beans. You got to betray them. Positive energy is the Knight of Coins. You also got to go manipulate them and get stuff out of them, which is what she ended up doing. Because here in the past, the Ten of Cups, you were the closest one that could go and actually get something that we trust from our end. And then here in the future, the Queen of Coins. And then you won't, she did lose some money from this, but there's like other information she ended up having to get. She didn't get everything though that they needed. There's something else. What's going on here? Let's take a look at what was the information. I'm going to grab out my true crime deck for this. What was the information that Sonny Bono, or what was he trying to do that was causing issues that he needed to be taken out, that Cher needed to go get this information on? What was this all about? Because I'm very curious. What was this information about? What was it? What can we know? Because I'm super curious. What can we know? What was he trying to spill the beans on or put legislation in for or try to get money? I almost think extort people as well. What kind of why was he trying? What was he doing? essentially. What was he trying to extort, almost? Also, I don't know what's going on with the right side of my head. Like, there's something along with, like, the eye. I'm just feeling all tingly, which is really weird. So I don't know if that's where he hit his head with his skiing accident or such, but something with a boat. Traveling distances with the boat. With alive. So this also gives me Red Cross vibes. Relief efforts, but also non-profit groups. Where are we putting money into? Material influences, the roads. What directions? Hopes and fears, organized crime, unseen obstacles, those gosh darn frickin' mountains again. Egotism, what was going for him in the past, in the future. So looking at what was he looking to extort? Or, yeah, what was he looking to extort? He was looking to extort his knowledge over the movement of people through nonprofit organizations, through supposed helpful organizations that were transporting people to and from different locations for whatever services that they were being bought and or sold for. That was done through organized organizations that maybe ran underground and that were illegal. However, I don't know what this is about the mountains. Something out in California and mountains is super, super important. I haven't been able to really figure it out, but if anyone's really familiar with what's going on in the mountains out in California and like any like local superstitions and stuff with it, please let me know. I just don't. I've been seeing this card a lot and I've seen it as challenges. It's just like, what's the unseen obstacle? Is that there's a lot of challenges here. I also get that there are organizations or things in the mountains that, how do I put this, run things or are kind of like home bases for things. Groups, organizations, how da 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 da. And because they're kind of running those out there, they're the ones that kind of control everything, those home bases per se. What was going against him? He thought he had the upper hand when in reality he really didn't. His ego is what kind of put him in that was like his downfall here. But what was going for him? He had a passion and a love for, I think, exposing a lot of this stuff. This year in the past, he knew it was covered up, and he's like, I just want my money. Just tell me to shut up and I will look the other way. But here in the future with the desert as well. Oh gosh. So what I'm getting with the desert is, I don't know what was being run through roads heading south out of LA. Down to maybe Tijuana or somewhere along those lines. Because isn't it all out to the west or no, all out to the east and or to the south is all desert around LA? Because, again, oh, that's what this is all about. Now I got it. So, all right. Here's what we're going to say. What Sonny was trying to expose or leverage, extort, was the movements of people, again, through the city to different parts of and how they were moved throughout the city. And this wasn't like the underground shit. This is like the above ground shit. So this is taking stuff that comes in through the port of LA. Some of it's going to go north into the mountains. Some's going to go south into the desert, which is really interesting that typically to the south is where the deserts are found. But in this position, or on where this is, if you're looking at a map of LA, I'm just looking at it like the map of the LA, like the mountains to the southwest. Yeah, to the southwest are super important. Where whatever is going on in the southwest mountains, and then I don't know if there's a desert to the north somewhere or how that all works. I'm not super familiar with that area, but something to a desert to the north is where shit was maybe going that he was trying to extort, where it's like stuff coming in from the mountains from the south was heading north on the road or was heading through coming in from boats. Because, yeah, from the mountains to the desert to the boats to the north. Uh, and that's what he was trying to extort. He was trying to extort that road or that path or that route to either make money to keep silent about that route, or to get a part of that route or get a cut of it, in my opinion here. That's what I'm kind of seeing, because he was trying to get, I think, maybe in as a part of, I almost want to say, their version of the Silk Road. Allegedly. So that's what I'm seeing here for Mr. Sonny Bono. And Cher. So if y'all like this, feel free, leave a microphone or, I don't know, a bird emoji down below in the comment section. I would really appreciate it. Otherwise, feel free, let me know what your thoughts and opinions are. Otherwise, quick reminder, if you want to book a personal reading with me, you can do so using my website link down below. I have readings available. I currently have a special offer going from now until February 25th. No, February 15th, 2025, for readings for $20 if you want to go check that out. Otherwise, if you want to join YouTube members, you get to see videos like this early, extended readings, exclusive readings, member lives, and a bunch of other cool things for $3 a month. That link is in the pinned comment below. Otherwise, thank you all so very much for watching, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. So bye!